the wildly popular Smith & Wesson M&P pistol is now fully ready for competition. It's called the C.O.R.E. Now, Paul, what is the C.O.R.E.?
Well, the C.O.R.E. is part of our Pro Series pistols that came out of our Performance Center, which has become very popular among the competition shooters for like IDPA.
Right.
But we decided to take it a step further with the C.O.R.E. And the C.O.R.E. simply stands for this: competition, optics, ready equipment. Okay. And so what we're starting to see is a lot of guys who are competing in USPSA Open Division and the Still Challenge and those type of shooting events, that they're allowed in the Open Division to use optics.
Right.
Okay. The thing with the C.O.R.E. pistol or the Pro Series pistols, prior to that, it would take a little gunsmithing. You'd have to knock out the sights, to put a red dot on there, do a little gunsmithing.
Right.
So what we did here,
you can show it right here.
you can see right here, you got these 2 screws and a plastic plate. You remove those, okay, and then you have 5 separate adapter plates that fit just about every popular red dot that's out there, whether it's the loophole delta point, the JP,
the RMR, whatever it happens to be.
The C.O.R.E., all of them. And you simply put that mounting plate on, and then you can see, as you have here, it readily mounts that optic on, and it mounts it in a low platform.
Well, I just noticed that it's really low. In fact, it's so low that when you pull it up and you're on the sight, you can see the dot. You can actually still use the iron sights through there.
You can. The unique thing about this, especially with these delta points here, is I tell people all the time, if you're not used to shooting a red dot, you just simply go up as you normally would do, looking for your front sight, and that dot's right there. It's very quick, and it's made it very popular among the competition shooters.
Now, the other thing, it's kind of subtle, but you have a different texture on this backstrap grip here, and it really feels good. You got some, there's some grip to it, I guess.
There is, and that's one of the things that we got back from the competitive shooters is they, you'd see these guys put the skateboard tape on it.
Right.
So what we've done is we built that texturing into the grip panels, and it keeps a good firm grasp on there. The other thing that you notice about this thing is it has a very defined reset on that trigger.
Yes.
Much more so than before, so it allows them to get to the reset and be able to fire that next shot very quickly.
Okay, so, oh yeah. Yeah, so it basically just makes the gun faster.
It's much faster onto the target, especially moving from target to target. And it comes in both 9 and 40, and you have your choice of either a 4 1/4 inch or a 5-inch series.
And it's decked out from the Performance Center.
Decked out from the Performance Center,
The
ready to
Smith &
go.
Wesson M&P C.O.R.E.
The Smith & Wesson C.O.R.E. really is a cool system. It takes that Smith & Wesson M&P pistol that I love and makes it even better. And especially the stippling is real nice. But thought what we could do is do one-shot groups and just kind of see how it feels to shoot this gun. You kind of have to get the feel of it because shooting with the red dot sight on a pistol is a little different. But once you get the feel of it, it really works. And we just slapped this on the gun before we came out to the range, and it really does co-witness with the iron sights. We didn't have to do any sighted in on this particular sight. So the C.O.R.E. system really works, and you know what the funny thing is it co-witnesses, so you don't have to adjust the way you're shooting the gun. If you're shooting like this, it works for iron sights and for the red dot. You don't have to adjust your head or the way you're holding the gun or anything like that. So give it a shot. The M&P C.O.R.E.